Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's Mentally Advanced Series -15, which of course is episode 17, which is of course Stairmaster. It's the return of the CMC, and apparently the spark for one of my friends going crazy with theories, so I'm not going to waste any time, and we're going to get right into this. Click. Oh, nice music.
Sweetie Belle needs to be in bed by 8 p.m. I don't know what you want to do with Apple Bloom, but you know how the Apple family is, so she'll probably be up the minute the sun rises. As for Scootaloo, you can just lock her in a closet, or a crawlspace. She should be fine.
Won't Scootaloo's parents be angry?
I have been trying to get a hold of her parents ever since she got into my sock drawer. The signs all point to her being an orphan, but she isn't starving, so she must have somewhere she goes if she
That's
gets
what the
hungry.
fans wonder as well.
The grass outside.
Like a primitive animal? Well, I suppose that wouldn't be out of place for her.
Why does Sweetie Belle insist on being called Thrakazon?
I don't know. She's been doing that for as long as I can remember.
Oh, it's
and
a
I
silly
refuse.
pretend game.
It's a stupid nickname. Mom and Dad don't call her that. Nobody calls her that. She's just trying to be special.
I remember when I was that age, I had a lot of problems.
Okay, good.
Oh, no one cares.
Rarity.
What?
Rarity, am I an element of harmony?
I don't know. You were there for whatever the title is worth.
It's just that Twilight doesn't seem to think so.
Did you
Oh,
try
continuity
talking
from
to
the
her?
Paris Sprite episode.
Yes, but, hi, Twilight.
I'm busy. What do you need?
I just wanted to ask you.
Do you need a book?
I don't know.
This is a library, so you better not be here if you don't need a book.
Okay.
What book do you want?
I guess one about, oh gosh.
I said I'm busy. Come on.
I guess something on animals.
Animals?
Animals.
Like a specific kind of animal?
And then I started to cry.
That's terrible. I have to go now. The kids have been unsupervised for a few minutes, and I think I saw them go inside with a chicken. You might want to deal with that. Goodbye.
Now, put the chicken on the cinder.
Oh, rituals.
Excuse me, little ones. What are you doing?
Summoning a friend to entertain during the night's sleepover, as any normal pony would do.
The night's always better with a group, baby. Hoo!
Okay, I should really put my foot down. But
Well, you just did.
I also feel like I should be compelled to say how rude it is for you to invite a new friend without consulting the host. You know, when I was your age, I remember the time.
When I was
Are we
your
inviting a
age.
friend for the sleepover?
Okay,
Good. Place the chicken upon the friendship rune.
what are you going to do?
We are going
Sure.
to make a phone call.
Friendship
Of
room.
sorts. The call has a long-distance fee, demanding the sacrifice of an innocence.
Okay, I feel like I should really put my hoof down again.
There is no such being as Santa.
Thrakazon, no.
The world is an inherently unfair place.
Don't do this. Mrs. Spaghetti isn't ready to hear those things.
Even when your
Mrs.
friends are in
Spaghetti.
competition, there never was a time when things were better.
Perfect.
Everything has always been terrible.
Thrakazon, no, you monster.
Oh, the
I'm
King
so
in Yellow.
Sorry you had to hear those things, Mrs. Spaghetti. I tried to protect you.
So this is your friend?
He's a bit, taller than I imagined. Well, everything is being rushed, and I don't feel very in control. But what's going on is that Rarity asked me to babysit the kids, and I couldn't say no. And within minutes of accepting the job, the three of them summoned a creature into the middle of my house. And yes, there is a litter box. I own a cat. You're really handsome, by the way. I like your robes.
You're really
Lord
handsome.
Hastur, I have summoned you to report my progress with Twilight Sparkle. Also, I thought you might want to play Hungry Hungry Horses.
I
It's
do.
best with 4 players, and Fluttershy is not very good.
No, you'd be better than me.
Wow.
Whenever I play,
The
I
King
get
in
to
Yellow
pull
has
the
appeared
hide
so
and it
often
makes
she
the
understands
balls I
him.
ate bounce out of the horse's mouth, so it's like it's throwing up. That always reminds me of the time in middle school when
I
I...
am well aware
No one
of
wants her
Twilight's
stories.
And towards that end, I must report she never agreed to the contract that granted her those formidable powers. and everything is rapidly spiraling out of control.
I agree. Let's all back up for a moment. I really have to put my foot down. My name is Fluttershy. I'm babysitting tonight. It's very nice to meet you, Mr. That's very nice.
Like me.
I'm also yellow. Me too. How nice.
It's a yellow
3/5
party.
of us are yellow. That's really neat. Do you know fractions yet? If there's 5 of us in this room and 3 of us are yellow, we say 3/5 are yellow.
Are you trying to teach math at a children's sleepover?
Yeah, that's super lame.
Super lame.
About love it. Fluttershy, who do you like?
Oh. Well, every time I think about this, I only get so far before I realize I'm gonna die alone.
I'm gonna marry bee influence. He just got his cutie mark for bees, and I think that'll go real good on the farm. That's cool, that's cool. But Scootaloo don't need a ball and chain. Who? No. When Scootaloo thinks about balls, she's talking about balls out balling on a budget and playing ball.
I was hoping you'd have a grip on things. And for the record, I will marry Pretty Face.
Baby, everybody likes pretty face. When you get in that rodeo, you call me, okay?
Oh, I get it, because everybody likes it. It's the normal guy to like.
That's silly. Who's she married to?
She's married to Mr. Spaghetti. He's a rooster. All the chickens are married to Mr. Spaghetti. Or else it wouldn't be proper.
So are they all named Mrs. Spaghetti?
Yes.
Why's the rooster named Mr. Spaghetti?
Because I named him that.
Well, I'm bored. Y'all want to tear up the house now? Baby, I want to tear up a lot of things.
Oh, behave.
Oh, is it a song? A bubble bath? Are you gonna pull a tree through the window and help us realize that by working together we can overcome adversity?
No, just stick. Yeah.
My favorite character
Yeah.
is that little kid who can't walk.
Where does that kid live? 5 seasons, and we never see his parents.
Sometimes I worry this will be the death
Referring
of
to
my
Scootaloo.
society.
Baby, if you felt like that video touched you in all the right ways, remember to like and subscribe and share it around. Whew. Also, if you like, you can help keep us alive on Patreon. But that said, baby, thanks for
Wow,
coming
that's
and
a lot of
watching our
support.
show. Always appreciate a voyeur. Whew.
I wish my list was that big. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Your animation's really coming on. Oh, in the original Stairmaster, Fluttershy, she really yeah, ever since you raised that point in the original MAS episode, I've liked to think that as well. But I do understand that it's most likely the former. CMC conservation. Yeah. I think that's where MLP got their kid characters spot on. They weren't obnoxiously stupid, but they were also naive enough to make childish mistakes, and I think that was a very important distinction to make. Yeah, some of the things they did were quite clever. And they do, show thought process and planning and stuff like that. I was looking at some people watching the way it's started shipping Hastur and Fluttershy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course you're tempted to let that be a thing. Oh, it goes, no, stop taking my idea. No, in mine. No. If I ever ended up doing a series, Fluttershy would be like almost religiously loyal to Celestia and want to convert all the villains to Celestiism, or however you say it. Oh gosh, hopefully he executes it differently if he goes with that. But yeah, I got that sort of shipping vibe when she said that she liked the way he looked. Oh, all right then. Swinging, I think of skipping honeymoon on says I never reached. The current range still I got into new and retrace to my there's a lot. I know now exactly what kind I want to do with Discord now. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm looking forward to your take on him. Do it wake me up. They can't say always just to do all the craze. Huh. Oh, so he might be skipping the last part of season 1. Well, I guess, it would be difficult to think of a whole new spin for things like the Bull episode and the Owl episode and things like that. Yeah, if you just want to skip it, then that's fine. With your own animations, you've got your own narrative now. You can do whatever the hell you want. Oh, Kenzo will be visiting this one. Oh, you're still with it. Oh, that's fantastic. I learned of your relationship years ago at the end of Captain Hook and the Biker Gorilla, and it's so sweet that, you two got together and it's still going well. That's fantastic. I'll do some work, so I don't know this. The next episode, I'll show me on time. Jim of the Romantic Journey, thank you for reminding me. That's another thing I have to check out from you at a later date. I'll add that to my reminder list. Yeah, I ought to join that forum at some point. Even if it's just to plug my own videos. Oh, no. I'm such a fan of this. I should get on board with that forum. Alright, close that down. Alright, now, because I've got a bit more time this time, I'll remark on the Rainboom episode. I liked how, yet again, instead of doing something to do with the original episode, let's sidetrack and have an unrelated conversation and have that be the episode. With the characters he's established, with the development that they have, they can just talk to each other endlessly. I could listen to hours and hours of conversations between the main 6 developed as they are now, and it would still entertain me for the banter they can give each other. So Fluttershy getting all miserable and Rainbow Dash being oblivious, that worked and that was amazing. Now this episode, again, let's do the whole summon the King in Yellow, Thrakazard doing ritual stuff again. But my favourite part of this episode is probably the realistic thing of stick children in front of a cartoon. That's how you control them. I know that when I babysitted my goddaughter for a bit, when her parents had to go to the store, I just sat her in my lap, stuck ponies on, and we were golden. Just keep them engaged, like, who's that? Why is that like that? And just keep them engaged with it, that sort of thing. But yeah, sit and watch telly, yeah. I do like how the King in Yellow still has that speech pattern, and it was curious to me that Fluttershy could understand him, but I'm going to put that down to him appearing often enough that she's gotten used to the way he speaks, or everyone can read those subtitles, who knows. So, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this, because any thoughts about the end part are done during, and the episodes themselves are so simple, there's not much to really say except well done, Greg. So on that note, I will see you guys next time.